everybody, welcome back to the Glow Up podcast. I'm your host, Tardiqua Lachey, and we are here for season 3, episode 6. Today we're going to jump right into self-awareness and identity. I feel like this is going to be a great topic for anybody who is looking to rebrand themselves or who possibly just don't even know what their purpose is. You might not know what you're into, you might not know what your strengths and weaknesses are, or you're just trying to figure out what's next. This is going to be a great episode for you because I feel as though that the questions that I have today for you are going to really put you on track to navigating to what you need to do, who you need to become, the people you need to surround yourself with, as well as the daily steps you're going to need to take each and every day until you reach that goal. So if that's something that you're interested in, if you think rebranding is something that's definitely for you, if you're just trying to motivate yourself, build up that confidence, and develop yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, as well as through style, then I am the girl for you, okay? I am your motivational coach. I am your cheerleader. I am here to inspire, motivate, encourage, and empower you, okay, Diamonds? You're here on the Glow Up podcast to get any type of information that you may need in order to propel yourself forward, to advance in your personal life, as well as advance in your career. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into the questions that I have for you that you need to be asking yourself when it comes to trying to decipher who you are and what you want to represent and stand for. Let's get into the first question. All right, ladies, so if you're here, it's because you really want to improve yourself. You want to enhance yourself. You want to be better than what you already are. You want to evolve. You want to glow up. You want to do all these things. You see people around you manifesting what they want. You see people buying houses, buying cars. You see people getting promoted. All these things that you see are great, but you don't necessarily see the work that these people are implementing into their daily lives to make sure that they can actually reach those goals that you see them blossoming and flaunting on social media. If you too want to be able to reach those heights that you have set for yourself, it only takes one decision to start living intentionally and start living through purpose, okay? Once I started living intentionally and started navigating my way to things that I liked and enjoyed and I would want to get paid for doing, I started seeing friendships die off. I started seeing my communication skills getting a lot better. I started to realize what I wanted and what I didn't want. Whether you want to be a school teacher, whether you want to get better grades, whether you want to be a better mom, you might want to be a better spouse, a better family member, just a better person in your community, whatever it is, these questions will definitely help you decipher what type of person you have to become, what it takes to be that person, and what that person is going to have to look like based on where you currently are in your life, okay? So let's jump into the first question of self-awareness and self-identity. All right, ladies, so the first question when I was going through my own personal glow up journey, which I currently am on because it's a journey, it's not a race, it's not a marathon. It's a journey, okay? Like it's you by yourself in the mud, in the grunt, every day, trying to figure out how you can be better, how you can evolve, how you can chase the things you want, how you can attract the people you want, how you can be that person that you desire and aspire to be, okay? So the first question that I had to ask myself, because anything that I give to you all, I have already booby-trapped and set myself up to learn it myself and master it myself so that I can be able to give you guys these tips and gems, okay? So, the first question that I had for myself was, what can I talk about for hours? When you're trying to figure out what it is that you're good at, when you're trying to figure out what your purpose is or things that you can offer and deliver to the world, you have to really ask yourself, what is it that you would love to do for the rest of your life? I mean, probably for a good 5 to 10 years, what would you be willing to sacrifice your friendships, your relationships, going out on the weekends, turning up, buying as much fast food, shopping on Shein, buying stuff from Amazon, having your little Etsy cart filled up to the max? What is it something that you're willing to put those things to the side for and focus on? For me, it's communication. For me, it's counseling, it's helping other people, it's teaching, it's coaching, it's motivating, inspiring, and encouraging people. What is it that I do all the time that people say are my strengths, and what are some of the things that people come to me for? When you look at your life, you should be able to classify the people who you help and who help you. You should be able to classify the people who see you as the way that you want to be seen and the people who do not. You should also be able to classify yourself with where you are and what you want to be. If you can be able to determine those things, you would definitely be able to ask yourself and answer that question as far as what could I do for hours and not get paid at doing. Whatever it is that you want to do, you have to make sure that you're diligent with it. You have to be confident in whatever it is, and you have to make sure that you have the resources that's necessary, as well as the community, to build that up. Okay, ladies? You can't say that you want to do something if you don't know why you want to do it. So having that reason and knowing behind what you stand for gives you that sense of self-awareness and identity for you to be able to carry out whatever it is that you say that you would like to do. So let's jump into the next topic that I feel will expand your horizon and excel you forward to get you to where you want to go for self-awareness and identity. All right, diamonds, we're going to jump right back into the next topic. The next question that I need you guys to be asking yourself is, what do you want to be remembered for? Having a legacy and knowing what you want to stand for can be one of the most impactful things and impactful questions you can ever ask yourself. I know when I leave this earth, I want to be able to leave my kids something, some type of skills, some type of business, some type of real estate or property, or some type of land, some type of investments, stock portfolio. These are all the types of things that I want to be remembered for. Leaving my children with whatever tools and necessities that they need to be able to go out there and be great people. Okay? We don't know when we're going to go. Nobody knows that, but we do know that we are going to go, okay? So we need to be serious and intentional with our living, our spending, as well as the skills that we are picking up along the way. Because if we're not really going to be able to reach any level. You don't want to be a jack of all trades who, oh yeah, she did this and she did that, but she didn't master anything. What do you want to be remembered for? What do you want your family and friends to say at your funeral? What do you want 10 years from now, after you've already passed on? What do you want to still be generating income and giving to your family, giving to your friends? What do you want the world to remember you for? What do you want to give them? If you have no sense of self-awareness and identity, you will never know what you have to offer to the world. You are literally here to be a spark for people who don't have hope, people who don't have vision, people who don't have a community, or people who don't even have love or attention. That's what we're all here to do. We're here to service other people in some areas that we are good at and passionate about. So what I'm doing right now, I'm doing it totally for free. I'm not being paid to do this. I'm not working a job that is telling me I need to do this on my spare time. This is something that I'm doing because I want to give back to my community. I want to help women who have been in stressful, suicidal, depressing, lack of financial literacy, lack of self-confidence, lack of awareness, lack of decent, positive perspective. I want to give you guys gems of hope each and every day. If I could record for you every day, I would, because I feel as though that this is my purpose. So when you can figure out what is it that I want to be remembered for, it will literally change your life, because you will start doing things to make sure that that impact is left when you go. Now, if that ain't get you excited already, I'm pretty sure that the next topic definitely will. So let's go ahead and go to the next topic, ladies. The next one I want to ask you, ladies, is what do you find meaningful? Like, what is meaningful to you? What do you literally care about? A lot of people don't care about stuff. And you can really tell that people don't care about things when you start having conversations with them, or if you go out with them and they're only gossiping, talking about the money that they don't have, or they're talking about problems with no solutions. You know what I mean? You don't want to be around people like that, because that would definitely hinder you when you start trying to decipher who you are and what you want. I would definitely say, for my own personal experience, I have started cutting off people who complain a lot, who never come up with solutions, who are always in an aggy mood, who just always have something negative to say, who I feel like is just listening to respond, not listening to comprehend what I'm saying. People who I feel like are just around me because it's easy and it's convenient for them. Those type of people I had to start cutting off, because they were a distraction to me and they weren't really meaningful to me. What means something to me is my posture, my appearance, the way my body feels when I wake up in the morning, how people present, how people see me, how they view me, what people see when they look at me, what do people want from me. Those are the things that are meaningful to me, because I know I want to be a coach, I want to be a counselor, I want to be an educator, I want to be a motivational speaker, I want to be an orator. These are a lot of things that I want to do. If I'm not already implementing those things in my daily life and making it known to the people who are important to me that this is what's meaningful to me, there's no possible way I will ever reach my goal for becoming a talk show host, having a radio show, having my own media entertainment in the industry, there's no way that will happen because I'm hanging around people who are not doing things that are conducive to what I'm trying to do. So start buckling down, get you a notepad, get you a journal, and start writing down what you feel as though is meaningful to you so that you can start aspiring that in your world. You want to manifest whatever it is that's needed so that you can be the best person that you can be. Another thing that I really found was really helpful to me was those little odd things that I like to search and research for online. What do you like to research? What are you interested in learning? What is something that gets you really, really excited, even though you don't know much about it? That is definitely something that you need to be looking more into because we have a lot of areas in our lives that we have not tapped into because we haven't been put in those positions or asked ourselves those difficult questions to really understand ourselves. This whole purpose of the Glow Up Diamonds podcast series as well as the Glow Up show is all about self-identity and awareness. I want you to become aware of yourself. I want you to know who you are, what you want, what you stand for, what you're willing to do to get it, who's in your way, what do you need, what does the end result look like, and who do you feel as though you can become? What do you deserve? That's what this show is all about. You figuring out what it is that you want so that you can put yourself in the best position so that you can get it. So, what are some things that you research? Do you like looking up wigs online? Do you like looking up estheticians? Do you like watching pimple popping? Do you like watching people get their ears cleaned? All types of things. These are things that I'm putting out there that I like because though that they are a little quirky or, you might not think that things that you really like are avenues to get you to where you want, but they really are. You have desires of your heart for a reason. They're there, you're keeping you up in the middle of the night for a reason. That's literally your legacy. That's your journey. That's what you are here to do. I don't go to sleep dreaming about Ninja Turtles, but the creator of Ninja Turtles literally probably went to sleep every night having ideas of turtles jumping out of a goddamn tunnel, a rat telling them that he's their uncle or their master, and fighting crime with bandanas around their eyes. He had a vision for that, okay? That's not something that just comes up out of nowhere. Everybody's born with a gift and a dream. If you don't know what your gift and your dream is, you need to be coming over here to the Glow Up Diamonds because that's what we're all about. We want you to manifest the life you want. I'm so tired of seeing women complain and not come up with solutions. I'm so tired of people gossiping about one another when we could come together to really figure out what the problem is and solve it. That's what the Glow Up Diamonds is all about. We're a women's wellness support group. We're here to support you. If you cannot answer any of these questions and we haven't even got to 10, Diamond, you need me. I need you. Let me help you. Okay? Literally, let me help you. You might need to be around people who are already doing things that they want to do so that you can kind of dibble and dabble and get your feet wet into other things. Sometimes that's what it takes. If you're not already geared and passionate and full-fledged for what you want to do currently, you probably need to get out there and experience life a little bit more, get your feet wet in some other areas and hobbies, talk to some new people and network, and see what it is that you want to do because you may just stumble upon something that you never thought that you'd be interested in, like me. Never thought that I want my opinions to be public. Never thought that I want my thoughts and my ambitions to inspire other people to do more and be greater than what they already are. I never thought that I would actually have the courage to set my sights beyond what I saw in my own personal circumstance. But you can, because I'm living proof that it works. If you research things that you're interested in, it will definitely help propel you forward to whatever it is that you are destined to be and become. Okay? Stop hogging your gifts. Your gifts are not for you. Your gifts are for the world. So whatever it is that you love, whatever it is you like researching, whatever it is that keeps you up all night, whatever it is that you tell your friends about, whatever it is that you're secretly afraid to want, that's what I want you to go after in 2023. I want you to do all the things that make you afraid so that you can really learn what it is that you need to be researching so that you can really figure out what it is that you want. The next thing is, what do your loved ones know you for? What do they come to you for? For instance, for me, my friends always come to me for advice. They come to me for an unbiased opinion. They come to me for the truth. They come to me because I have a sound ear that can hear bullshit, but also see the beauty in it, if that makes sense. You could be telling me something that has nothing to do with me. I'm completely not interested. I literally don't care, but I can see the excitement or the passion behind your voice when you say it, and that intrigues me. That's a skill. Being able to take people out of things that they're already not interested in and make them interested is a skill. So you may not be knowing that you have a skill that you're already giving out each and every day. You might be a very positive person. I need people like you in my life because I'm an overachiever and it's really hard for me to do things on a mediocre level. Not saying that, life should be mediocre. You should always hope for the best and aim for the sky. However, I'm a perfectionist, and that really throws off my OCD, that throws off my scheduling. It puts me into a frenzy, and it makes me stressed out, and it causes anxiety for me because I'm so by the book. I have my life planned up until literally I'm 40. Every single day, I know what I need to be doing. So if anything comes and deviates that or distracts me from that, hinders me from getting where I want to go, and it causes anxiety in me. I have to have people who are my loved ones who know what's best for me and who knows what I need to be around me to get me that positive mojo so I can keep going to whatever it is that says that I'm going to be doing. You need to do the same thing. Ask your family and friends, hey, what am I best known for? What do you know me for? If you had 5 people and they were all in an emergency, would they call you? If they did call you, how would they call you? And how do they feel when they get off the phone with you? Start asking people, because you never know what it is that you're good at. People see things in you that you will never see because it's not meant to. It's meant for other people to bring that to you. You have to learn that this is not a one-man show. This cannot be done alone. Your dreams cannot be reached by yourself. Okay? So once you take that out of your brain, you'll be so cognizant to ask the people that you hang with every day, the people you go shopping with, the people that you're sending TikToks and memes to, the people you're tagging on social media, the people that you're sub-tweeting about. All these people, ask them what it is that you want to, what do I offer you? Why are you friends with me? Why am I such a good sister to you? Why do you wake up in the morning and call me before you call anybody? It's a reason. Figure out what that reason is so that you can know what it is that is possibly a strength for you, and you might want to put a dollar sign in front of it and make it a career. You never know, but you got to utilize the people around you because you never know what they see, you never know what the world sees. And that's a good perspective to have. One of the biggest questions that was beneficial to me, ladies, is what problem do I want to solve? What do I want to solve? There's no reason in you getting into business, getting into any damn thing, a relationship, anything with nobody until you know what you want to solve. What issues do you want to solve in society? There's a lot of issues that need to be solved. If you don't know what issue you want to solve, what pisses you off about society? When you get up in the morning, what is something that you wish, oh my gosh, if this was like this, I would be so much happier. Huh? Ding, 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 ding. That's an avenue that you could possibly be venturing on. Say for instance, I love to use myself for example because I can only talk about myself. I don't know you all. You know what I mean? Say for instance, Minnesota Avenue. If you live in DC, you know how bad Minnesota Avenue is. I used to complain for years about Minnesota Avenue's traffic. Now, once I became a little wiser, I realized, okay, there are a million ways to make 5. If there are a million ways to make 5, there are a million ways to get where I gotta go. I can keep traveling down Minnesota Avenue every morning, upset, stressed out, smelling cigarettes, smelling boats, smelling weed, alcoholics running past my car, women half dressed because they've been out all night hooking. If I don't want to see that, and I know that it really just tears my spirit apart, why do I travel that way? It's a solution to every problem you have. Now, either you have the solution or somebody else does. But 9 times out of 10, any problem on this earth can be solved with something or someone. So what I decided to do, okay, until they fix Minnesota Avenue, I'm not traveling that way because it's too much combustion and it makes me feel sick every morning. It causes me anxiety. I feel like I'm about to get in a car wreck. I feel like somebody gonna hit one of these kids that's walking with their parents because they're not paying attention because the parent on the phone. All these things. I can't control the world, but I can control how I respond to it. Life is literally 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you respond to it. So if I'm just gonna keep giving myself issues that I can't even control, I'm gonna always be upset and have an irritable day. And I don't wanna have an irritable day. I want to always be in an upbeat, positive mood, even if I can't control the circumstances. You can do that too. You just have to figure out what problems it is that you wanna solve. If it's not a problem that you don't wanna solve, then stay away from it. If it causes you discomfort, stay away from it. Find a different problem to solve. For me, for instance, I hate seeing women having body dysmorphic disorder. I hate women not loving the body that they're in. I hate women not reading books and educating themselves. I hate women chasing after men. All of those things I hate. And I know I have a solution for them. My Glow Up podcast, my Women's Wellness Support Group, my Glow Up Talk Show, my online clubhouse chat, my group chat, my events that I have on the weekends, the brunches that I have, the book clubs that I have, the Bible study, the self-development courses, my mental health workshops. You hear me? I got plenty of ways to get a woman to act like a woman. I got plenty of ways for a woman to believe that she deserves more. I have plenty of ways to solve my problem that keeps me up all night and all day. You see what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you want to fix, you have to become so solely focused on fixing that problem that you come up with multiple solutions to fix it. Because that means that's something that bothers you and you're making an impact in society. This is a great way to get started with whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe you're tired of seeing tissue being white. I had that idea before. I was like, wait, maybe I want pink tissue paper, yellow tissue paper, orange tissue paper. But then I thought about it. It's probably a reason why there isn't colorful toilet paper, because then you got to have dyes and you got to have inks and all these chemicals and stuff that can possibly affect your body, which most likely does, and it's not in a good way. So the only thing that I can think of is that's not an idea that's worth pursuing. Go on to the next. It's okay if you have ideas that are not worth pursuing. All ideas are not bad ideas. Sometimes they're just not meant for you, or they're just not meant for this time period. You see what I'm saying? A lot of ideas that I had was just not appropriate for the time. It was just too soon. Now, girls wear wigs all day. Girls aren't afraid to get their teeth done. Girls aren't afraid to wear braces. Girls aren't afraid to get their bodies done. But these are all things that I suffered from years ago when I was trying to find myself. So ladies, I don't want you going out here seeking validation from men or any other woman. I want you to seek it from God and from yourself. Whatever it is that you say that you are, that's what you are. And until you become that, I want you to live that out each and every day, because you're going to be asking yourself these questions along your glow up journey to realize who it is that you are, what it is that you want, and what you have to offer the world. So this last question pretty much sums up 3 different questions, which is, what do you hope for, what's your why, and what makes you light up? If you know me on a personal level, you know this camera being in front of me is one of the one things that lights me up besides my children, and a nap, and sound cakes. Other than that, I love being in front of this camera. I would do it all day, every day. You ain't got to pay me. You ain't got to help me. I don't got to be in a decent situation. My life can be falling apart, but I'm going to get good, look good, and get on camera, honey. That's one thing about me. I don't care. My why is bigger than my wig. My why is bigger than the gas that's in my car. The why is big enough than the location that I have to film in. The why has to be so big that it literally wakes you up out of your sleep. It makes you want to talk to people. It makes you want to become better. It makes you want to improve yourself. It makes you want to help people navigate and become their own risk takers, their own dream chasers. Because when you're passionate about something and you're literally in the field that you're supposed to be, you have no choice but to light up. When you see me, I am so excited. I'm so liberated. I have so much energy that I can literally transfer it to you through this camera, because I'm talking about things that I'm passionate about. I'm talking about things that I know work, and I'm talking about things that I've been through. So that perspective is there, that sound mind is there, and my ability to communicate that to you because I've been through it is there. And the fact that it's fun. Who doesn't want to be on a camera and look good and talk to millions of people in the world? You guys probably don't, because that's not your passion. But God put that in my passion, and I take it very serious. That's why I created the Women's Wellness Support Group. I want women to feel beautiful. I want women to feel smart. I want them to feel sexy. I want them to feel confident. I want them to feel strong. I want them to feel like they can stand on their own. So that when friends, family, or a possible mate comes along, they're going to be so captivated by how well you carry yourself, how much you love yourself, how well you speak of yourself and other people. Your mind is so positive, even when it's a negative situation, how quick you can transform it into something beautiful. I want people to see that about you, because when they see me, that's what they see. I exude brains, brawn, and beauty. There is nothing about me that says this girl don't work out, this girl don't look her best, this girl don't always try, she's always speaking positive, she's blocking out the negative, this girl is always empowering me to do better, she's always telling me I can do better, she's always telling me, look, come meet up with me, let's learn this. She's always willing to learn, she's always willing to help. You will never hear anybody who's ever met me not say those things, because I'm passionate about what it is that I do. And I just want you to be passionate about whatever it is that you want to do in life as well. All right, diamonds, that's it. I am so excited. This was a great episode. It was jam-packed with information and questions that you can go ahead and gear yourself up to that point where you can get started to start exemplifying those traits that you need to have. Putting yourself in a godly fashion and putting yourself in those situations that's going to help you advance wherever it is that you want to go. Also, I want you to start practicing with yourself and asking yourself, what is it that I want? Each and every day it might change, but eventually one day it's going to become so solid and so loud in your brain that you're going to know, this is what God put me here to do. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is why I went through all of these things, because it was meant for me to get to this point. Once you do that, I promise you, you're going to be a well-kept woman, because a well-kept woman has brains, bronze, and beauty. And that's it for today. I'm so happy I was able to help you all. I hope that these questions were very informal and really can help you dig into what it is that you need to know about yourself so that you can become more aware and you can identify who you are and who you want to become. I'm so happy that you came here for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Tarniqua Lachey, and I will see you all on the next episode here on the Glow Up Tees podcast. Bye, diamonds.